Hi, my name is Mick Woods, the Lanky Gamer UK, and today I'm going to be starting a brand new series of video tutorials, reviews, called Rough and Ready Reviews. And today's the first one, a game called Murder on the Cards, which is currently on Kickstarter and funded yesterday. Now, Rough and Ready means there's no fancy cameras, no fancy lights, it's just me with my iPhone and a couple of apps. That way, hopefully, you'll be able to get a lot more content out quickly, and we'll see how it goes. Without further ado, let's take a look at this game. The idea behind this game is that each player is trying to escape a non-playing murderer, and to do that, they have a number of cards which are called Save Yourself cards, and a number of challenges which are in a deck called To Your Demise. And basically, the last person still alive wins the game. So, before we get into the game itself, let's take a look at the components. The first is a deck of cards, quite a lot of cards, To Your Demise. And now these are all the attempts by the murderer to try to kill you. The first one, the first type, called Murder with a Twist. Then we have a Deathly Challenge. And finally, Save Yourself cards. The next deck of cards, well, these are life cards. We just get one each. This is like the last chance saloon. If you ever get down to your life card, you have one final chance to survive. And then finally, a whole deck of Save Yourself cards. There's lots and lots of Save Yourself cards. And essentially, it's one of 5 types. So first of all, we have this antidote. So basically, the murderer's trying to poison you, and this allows you to save yourself. Here we have a magic shield. Then we have a parachute, which can parachute yourself to safety. And we have some running shoes, which is super speed. So perhaps the murderer's trying to drive and run you over, and super speed allows you to save yourself. And finally, a weapon. You can use this weapon to defend yourself. I think it's worth saying at this point in time, the cards are really nice quality, and although this is a review copy and perhaps not the final product, the quality is excellent. Okay, so I've set up for a 2-player game. Each player has a life card and 6 Save Yourself cards. Now, I've got them face up to make it easier because filming one-handed and so on is not the best. Then we have a pile of To Your Demise cards and space to the left for the discard pile. And then over on the right, we have the pile of Save Yourself cards. So in turn 1, you simply play with the cards you've got. But in the second and subsequent turns, you always start by picking up another Save Yourself card. So let's start with round 1, which is player 1 on the left. We turn over the top card and it says Save Yourself. There's no such thing as a free lunch, especially when the murderer's poisoned it. And you can see there's a symbol in the centre of the card for the antidote. So I need to look through my set of 6 cards. Excuse me, and you can see I have an antidote, which means I can save myself from the murderer's nefarious attempts to kill me with food poisoning. Okay, so player 2's turn, we turn over a card, and this is a Murder with a Twist. It says, if any players, including you, so that's player 2, has a weapon card, then you're safe. And those players get a free Save Yourself card. If you haven't, then you're going to be struggling. And I'll tell you what happens in a minute. So first of all, we're looking for a weapon, which is the one that looks like an axe. So player 1 doesn't have an axe. Come back to that in a minute. Player 2, whose turn it happens to be, let's see, has he got an axe? Yes, he has. So player 2 is safe, he's got an axe. Oops. he's safe this turn. So player 1 is in a bit of a problem now because he can't save himself. He doesn't possess an axe. He has to get rid of all his cards, all his save yourself cards, except for one. So he chooses which one he wants to do. It's fairly random at this point. So he's now down to one save yourself card and one life card. Now, unfortunately, it's player 1's turn, so he gets a pick up a new card. He could have done with the axe before, and then we turn over another murder card. The murderer gives you a choice. Pick up the top save yourself card, and if it's a weapon you survive, or you can run away and lose all but your life card and one save yourself card. Well, he's only got two anyway, so he'll throw one away and live to fight another day. And just for curiosity, was the top card a weapon? No, it wasn't. So if he had taken that gamble, player 1 would have been out. Okay, so player 2 turns over another card, and then another of these. It's a murder with a twist. If any players, including you, have a magic shield card, then you're safe. And if you have, you get a free save yourself card. So let's have a look again whether player 2 has a magic shield. Not yet, not yet. Yes, he has. So you can see that player 2 has a magic shield. And he can save himself. Player 1 does not have a magic shield. And therefore, he's dead. Because he's down to his last chance. He hasn't got the required card, and you can't discard down to 1 because he's already at 1. And so that is the end of the game. Okay, so that was a very quick run through. As you saw, the game ended very quickly. But with more players, it could potentially last 15-20 minutes or something like that, maybe even longer. I neglected, I suppose, to show you one of the possibilities that when you require a particular save yourself card, you are allowed to negotiate with other players to see if they will give you the required card. Now, why they should do, I'm not sure, but perhaps if you give 2 cards in exchange for the one that you need, maybe the thinking goes that down the track they might need something off you as well. But you can negotiate, although when we played in my family there was no chance of negotiating. They were brutal. So I like this game. It's a simple game, it's very quick, it's like a gateway game. I think it'll be a lot of fun in the pub when you've had a couple of pints, because some of the cards, the murder to your demise cards, are quite funny. We had a lot of laughs, even though we weren't in the pub full of beer. So my family enjoyed it. We played a couple of times, just getting the rules down. There's not that many rules. So I actually enjoy the game. As I said, it's on Kickstarter and it's just funded. There is a player mat to go with the cards, so that'll be good. And there will be an extra save yourself card. Now, it's quite mysterious at the moment. I'm guessing it's going to be like a magic save yourself card. Would it protect you from everything? I don't know if that's true. Maybe I'm a good guesser. But as I said before, the cards are good. The rules are fairly simple. The game is simple. It's a lot of fun. I enjoyed it and I recommend it. Check out the Kickstarter. And hopefully see you soon for another rough and ready review.